Okay, so we're on actually episode 15, and the title of it is called COVID. So it kind of went back to back. So you'll see the same hat, same thing on me, because last week I had COVID and it was pretty nasty. This week, I'm still dealing with circulation issues. I'm not dealing with as bad as the drainage issues, but it was one of those things where I was on the road for a couple days and it really settled in. I didn't have my usual pattern, so it was pretty nasty. Just give you a heads up on it that COVID is not something to take lightly. Make sure your diet, nutrition, everything you're doing in life has a consistent basis. Which for me, I was training for one of my local mountains here, which is a pretty tough climb in this type of winter. So I was in pretty phenomenal shape. I started to swim again and pretty healthy on all my stuff. In fact, I think I was really going for it, and then I got knocked out. So that happens. Hey, life. I remember, I'm going to the gym. I didn't feel well after the gym. Didn't feel well after dog training, and so possibility that other people, pass it to me, whatever. But that happens. So COVID is nasty, and it's still circulating. So be careful. And I was very fortunate to have, we do have prayer in my house, and we do have check engine lights, as I say. When the check engine's light on, you better make adjustments. And that's what today's episode is about. It's about COVID, it's about life, it's about things. And I use the term check engine light a lot because I'm a kind of a journeyman mechanic. So when your car's light comes on, you don't continue to drive it around, because it would be very unwise to do that. Because, you get into a manual and how much was designed for that light to come on so that the sensors will let you know what's wrong. But you got to stop, connect a device to it that'll tell you what the problem is. And you don't continue to drive on that problem to make things worse. And for me, my check engine light was the symptoms. And then from there, the symptoms settled in. And then now you make adjustments. Same process. So you have to be, or you don't have to be, because it can make it worse. But if you do, you can cut things off so it doesn't get as bad. And then you got to work through it. So I was fortunate to work through the process, even worked outside, took a lot of breaks. But my energy has been zapped, and I've had to really, my circulation, everything that I built up to that point is pretty much almost like where you got to start over. But hey, it happens, and that's parts of it. Injuries and sickness and all this stuff is promised to us. But it's how you react to it is the important thing. The important thing is that you learn from these mistakes and that you get better at it. For me, normally I would have just, had this mentality where I just go. And my wife is so precious. She's trying to encourage me that it's worse than that. It's worse than that. So, and then she's right. So my check engine light kept giving me readings of what was going on, and I have to adjust. Yesterday I tried to go climb and to hit my goal for next week, and I really couldn't. My circulation is really bad, my breathing's bad, and there's still lots of restriction in there. So hey, it is what it is. You don't, you have to listen to those types of things so that an injury doesn't happen, because it's very easy for it to do that. Okay, so that was this week's episode. It's called COVID, but it could be lots of things, and the adjustments those things are for us to make those types of adjustments so that we can get back out there and start hitting those goals. All right. Take care. Be safe. God bless.